first mag. .115 Winchester white box is what we're shooting. First mag, second failure. Few more left. Pistol is clear, magazine is empty. Damn nice shoot though, for sure. All right, as I was telling you, we were shooting the Winchester white box. This is the target in practice, 115 grain. Experienced some failures off rip. But before I go any further, I must inform you that we are in a safe and controlled environment. We are at the gun range, Immokalee Range and Gun Club to be exact. And this video is for educational purposes only. Okay, so I see that we're having a little bit of struggle with 115. It's my assumption off rip. I do have some 124. We're going to run that too. But before we do that, I'm going to give you just a little bit of specifications as to what it is that we're shooting and how I feel like, why didn't I venture out into SAR a little bit more. Now, I do have a SAR 9. Shooting that, I really wasn't an impressive shoot, but it wasn't a bad shoot. But feeling this is the SAR. Let's do a quick clear check. Pistol is clear, and there is no magazine. This is the SAR K12 Sport. This is a whole 46 ounces of weight with a 4.7-inch barrel. Looking at it at first sight, it may kind of resemble like the CZs, the Shadows a little bit. So from what it is that I understand, that is what it is that they were trying to do. So this could be a replica of or a copycat of that line. Characteristics, they do share quite a bit of it. That very thin slide that CZ has, this SAR also shares that. As you can see, that thing that I struggle with, that I tell you all the time, that what I really don't like CZ is because I have to pinch the slide to actually get that engaged. But it does have some nice aggressions or nice serrations in the front and the rear of the slide to make that happen. Now, as you can see, the slide is not very tight, so accomplishing that is not bad. You do have adjustable front and rear sights on here. Quite big and pronounced functions as far as the safety goes. Safety is quite tight, and your slide lock, slide release, takedown, all of that is in one piece right here. Now the trigger also looks very familiar to the CZ triggers, those kind of curved triggers. Not a fan, but the way throughout that first magazine, the way the trigger was responding and it reset, and the actual take up wasn't that bad, so I'm okay with it. Something that I am enjoying thus far is this very pronounced magazine release. Very nice. It does not have sharp edges. It is nice and tapered. It's round, and it's quite simple to drop those magazines. The grip is quite Transformer, Terminator type look. This is a full steel, this is a full stainless steel pistol, so it does have that nice weight that I was just telling you about as far as 48 ounces go. In the hand, I do like it. I wish it had just a little bit more of the aggressions that it does have at the back and the front of it. Just a little bit more texture actually in those panels of this firearm. Nice flared mag well. We do have some, I guess you see that right here, a little bit of texture on the actual trigger guard. Comes with two 17-round magazines. Magazines do not feel like quality. This feels like you're probably going to get a few range days out of it, but they're not really good feel as far as loading. You do have a hard box, which is something that I am greatly appreciative of. You get a sticker, and you also have some cleaning tools. It also comes with your tool to make your adjustments on your This is for your rear sight adjustment, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, this is a key for you to make that adjustment. And actually your front, yeah, you can move that. It also has a little screw hole in there for you to make that adjustment if need be. For the most part, nice and simple. Feels excellent in the hand, and it shot pretty well. The only thing it looks like we're going to have some issues with is that 115 grain ammunition. This is that Winchester white box. This is the target and practice, but I do have some federal. This is American Eagle 124 grain. So we're going to run one more magazine, 115. If we experience any more issues, we're going to go ahead and switch over to 124 grain and see how that feels. So with all of that being said, and you know where we are and what it is that we're shooting, the only thing left now to do is what? Suit them up so we can set them down range. All right, so we got one more magazine. As I said, if you're just now joining, we are shooting the SAR K12 Sport. Feels good. Nice and sturdy pistol in the hand. Very good feel. Hopefully we can get through this magazine without any issues. Again, that slide racked very nicely. I am enjoying this nice extended beaver tail on here. Did it again. Let's just run it out. Run it out, but we won't do it anymore. We won't use 115 anymore. Come on, target. All right. Pistol is clear, magazine is empty. All right, so I think I've experienced enough failures with 115 grain to go ahead and give that 124 a chance. Let's see how this does. Told you the magazines don't feel all that good quality, but hey, it is what it is. It's quite sharp around those edges. And let's get these loaded and head back to the line. What we have in the next two magazines is the Federal American Eagle 124 grain full metal jacket, 9mm pistols, if I fail to inform you that this is chambered in 9mm. But this feels so good in the hand. Y'all know I like me a good heavy pistol. All right, my thumb is not long enough to reach the slide release, so we're just going to drop that with my support hand. And 124 grain, and go. Excellent. So far, 124 grain is where we at. Another magazine, 124 grain. All right. With this being a 4.7-inch barrel, I expected a little bit more better recoil control or a recoil system on here to help maintain that that obnoxious recoil that I don't care for too much, and the weight as well. Those shots were kind of sped up. I'm going to slow them down a little bit just to get a little bit more feel on that trigger. You guys know that I'm not a fan of that curvage trigger, but we're going to work the trigger out just a little bit. We know that it's running 124 with no problem, and so far so good. We're continuing with 124 grain. I really like this. I wish the magazine had an extension on it with just a few more rounds. Not just for the look, but just loading purposes for me. Loading is just a little easier with that. Here. Straight through. Thank you. Slide went forward. Now, Because this is a stainless frame, the pistol is quite hot at this point. Not so much around the trigger, but into the neck of the pistol, it's pretty warm. Pistol is clear and my magazines are empty. So, now there were a lot of you very interested in this firearm. Now, are you interested because you have one and you enjoy it so much, or you're more interested in saying, that may be something I need to look into? Is yours ammo, shouldn't even say ammo sensitive, because you can get ammo in all different type of grainage. Does yours like spicier rounds, meaning hotter, 124 and above? Let's talk about that too. Lost count. Last 2 magazines. This is something that I can shoot constantly, I must say. Very nice feel. She's hot though. Definitely hot. Slide so much, I mean, up towards the barrel maybe, but just down here in this section where I have to actually rest my finger out of the trigger guard and my support hand thumb on the actual frame of the pistol is where it's quite warm. Dang. You know what? Recoil isn't that bad. How does it look? Do you see a lot of recoil? Do you see a lot of jumping around as far as the pistol goes? It ain't that bad. It's not. This is our last mag. Let's make it count. Can you hear that? She's definitely hot. She's hot, 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 hot. Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to do any more. Okay. SAR K12 Sport. Pistol is clear and that magazine is empty. Muy bien. Very nice. All right, so we figured out that we need to shoot 124 grain or better. Sights are great on here, although they're just regular blacked out sights. They are adjustable. They worked very, very well. No issues with those sights. The safety is very tight. I did not engage the safety, but I did ride the safety with my thumb when I was shooting this pistol. So to make sure that I don't knock it up. But for the most part, feels good and looks good. I definitely can say that. The SAR K12 Sport, I enjoyed it. Do you have one? Let me know, drop that in the comments, let's talk. I am quite interested in getting to my 500, maybe 1,000 round review, I would say, on something like this, just because I enjoyed this pistol just that much. Very, very nice shoot. I guess if you can't get them CZs, you got something you got something that you can work with here. This is definitely workable. And see that? See how dirty that is? That's why I don't like these color, you know, stainless and FDEs and things like that, because of that. I just don't like the way that looks. So with that being said, Yoke Gang, listen, what did y'all think? What did y'all see? How did y'all feel about what it is that we shot today? Let me know, drop it in the comments. Let's talk about it. Again, if you have not yet checked out www.yokegang.com, make sure that you do pick up a t-shirt or patch, support the channel. Thank you for supporting the channel just by watching this video. So with that being said, I love it when things work, and I love y'all for life. Peace.